fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, judges, and chairperson. What you are going to hear is a tall tale, but it contains a lesson to learn about the difficulty of understanding human nature of different cultures. Well, when you go shopping these days, you'll surely end up with goods all made in China. Well, some years ago, the situation was the same. They were all made in Japan. The corporate America was worried that their markets were being invaded and flooded by Japanese goods. The trade imbalance became the big issue. They filed an official complaint against Japanese government. Then I was working in the embassy as a commercial attaché. I responded to their criticism, saying that we'll take the issue positively at first. Then I replied, all right, we'll do something, but gradually. Then finally I said, all right, we'll solve the issue, but only spontaneously. Well, ladies and gentlemen, did you notice 3 notorious words were used above? They are, we'll do it positively, 前向きに, we'll do it only gradually, 徐々に, we'll do it spontaneously, 自発的に. When you hear these expressions from diplomats, they mean they'll do nothing. So Americans demanded a face-to-face negotiation to take place in Hawaii, halfway between the two countries. I set up a negotiation team at once, comprising of high-ranking officials of ministries and top businessmen from the big trading firms. At the kick-off meeting of our team, I made a proposal. Gentlemen, this is a critical negotiation. The first impression is very important. So be sure to bring your best jacket and tie with shining shoes, all right? Well, the first day of confrontation came. We marched in all our dark suits made by Brooks Brothers, all right. But we looked a bit like a funeral walk. And then we found American team were all in colorful aloha shirts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the first day ended. We had an operation meeting for the next day. I changed my strategy. Gentlemen, they say, do in Rome as Romans do. This is Hawaii. Let's get alohas. So the next day, we appeared in aloha and relaxed, only to find that our opponent team came all in jacket and tie this time. But no laughter from anybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second day ended. We had another operation meeting where I proposed, gentlemen, let's get back to our authentic tradition. So the third and final day of our negotiation, Americans showed up in their national costume, that is, jeans and t-shirts, only to find us also in our national costume of yukata, which we found in our hotel bedrooms. This time, big laughters occurred from both sides of the table, and the negotiation ended successfully at last. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude my story by telling that this is highly confidential but a true story, happened in our modern history. Thank you, Chairperson and ladies and gentlemen.